Hey, okay, welcome back. I'm excited about this one, super duper excited. We finally got the Thunder Road Vendetta Kickstarter set in the house today. It showed up just this morning, well, early afternoon. I think we're one of the first people to get it since we're located in Florida and they ship out of Florida. So I've got the box here. I'm ready to open it, get into it. We'll do an unboxing, show you everything that comes in it. We got the full Chrome edition, whatever they called it. I forget the name of it. I'll see it when I open it up. So that comes with all the expansion stuff they did in the Kickstarter. We also bought card sleeves for everything. But yeah, this has everything with that was available for the Kickstarter that wasn't a separate purchase, except for the card sleeves. So anyway, I'm going to get into it here. Got the knife to open up the box. And let's go ahead and do this. So, cut it right here. Cut it right here. And there we go. Put the knife away. There we go. Okay, so first off, kudos on the good packing. All the extra bubble packing material here. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. So before I even take it out of the box here, got the full Maximum Chrome. That's what it was. Maximum Chrome edition. Witness me. So first off, we do have the card sleeves here, like I was talking about. They say that's enough card sleeves for everything. I hope so. It doesn't look like there's a lot of cards that they're covering with that, but maybe there's not a lot of cards in the game. I don't know, but we'll see. But here is the box, and that is everything in there. So we can get the actual shipping container out of the way here. It's all in this one very large box. I'll show more of that in a second here. The back of it and everything. Get that out of the way. So it does have the kind of metallic chrome look to it. Very nice, very nice. And then the back of it shows what all you get in here. So this has, it does have all the expansions included. The Big Reg with the motorcycle faction, Carnage at Devil's Run, whatever that is, more road sections for one thing. And then Chop Shop, which is a bunch of modifications and stuff for the cars. And it seems like there's a bunch of boards or something underneath here that are kind of enclosed with it, like actually just shrink wrapped into it. So let me get into this. Let me get the knife again because I don't want to scratch up the box. So very carefully get this started. There we go. It's a really nice box. It's smaller than I thought it would be, but it's still pretty big. So that's that's what she said. So that's a pleasant surprise. I was hoping it wasn't going to be a gigantic set. We just got the Masters of the Universe stuff a couple weeks ago, and that is immense. Several boxes, and yep, I was right. That's some board stuff here. So let me get this saran wrap out of the way here. And the cats are, of course, enjoying the brand new box, so that's very nice. So, yeah, here's a bunch of punch-out stuff. The Big Rig. I'll get into this in a second, but yeah, this is shrink wrap to the packaging. So I'm hoping it'll all fit in here when it's all said and done. But this is included on the outside of the box. So the box itself is just a normal-looking box. So go ahead and pop that open here. Okay. So we'll come back to those boards in a second. So I got the rule book, of course. Open that up, full color. I'm not going to go into all the rules right now or everything. I'll do a playthrough or something at some point, a separate video for that. But anyway, obviously very Mad Max themed. I don't know if you're familiar with the original Thunder Road game, the Milton Bradley game from the 80s. But yeah, it's just running on the highway and four groups of players, multiple cars, multiple vehicles, helicopters trying to blow each other off the road and not get left behind. So anyway, first off, we'll get into the minis here, which are really nice. Let me pop the top on this. With the Kickstarter, or the Chrome edition, I guess, of the Kickstarter, it came with all the minis, of course, that you get in the regular set, but they're also hit with a wash that kind of brings out the detail, which makes them look really nice. So you don't actually have to go paint these, which I'm very happy about. And they're just little hollow cars. There's nothing really to them. They don't have axles or anything like that. But that's mainly because sometimes, I was reading the rules on this, when there's a car, when there's two vehicles trying to vie for the same space and there's a ramming incident, one will sit on top of the other one while you figure out where the one that's getting hit goes. Then you roll the dice and see which way it goes. It says the top car goes here, the bottom car goes here, that kind of thing. So anyway, we've got the multiple types of cars. We've got the, I'm not even sure what they all are yet, but this is kind of the Mad Max Interceptor looking car. And then you've got a kind of a van, like a battle wagon kind of thing. And you got a dune buggy. And then there is, of course, every team has a helicopter, which does have a working prop, which is nice. But yeah, a little helicopter, and that is pretty cool because that can actually occupy the same space as a car. So you can see it goes like that, and then the car can actually sit over it, so it can occupy the same space as a car, but not be having to move the car out of the way to make way for an aerial vehicle, which is a nice little detail. So as you can see, you've got red, white, green, blue, yellow teams, and then the motorcycle team is all motorcycles, the brighter yellow, and they have their own helicopter too, but they're all motorcycle. And then there's these black cars, which are just the wrecks. So if there's wreck vehicles, get these out of here, they just sit on the road as a wrecked vehicle of any faction or just debris that's already on the highway. Moving that aside, we've got a tray here for the cards to go in, which is nice. Move that out. And then we have all the different dice. Every team gets their own colored dice. Yellow. And again, I don't know all the rules of the game yet, so I don't know everything about it, but I know this is like extra movement on pavement. This is the die for ramming, so bottom car gets rammed or top car gets rammed, that kind of thing. And then this is like what direction they move in. I don't know what the green one is. I think the black one is for targeting with weapons. Another die might be explosions or fire damage or something. I don't know yet. More cards that are sealed here. Let's see. This is the Chop Shop upgrade. This is one of the expansions that came with the Maximum Chrome edition. So it's got like rear guns as a thing. I'll get into these in a second, kind of rifle through them quickly. Here's some item cards of some kind. This is the German engineering set. I remember seeing that on the Kickstarter. I'm not sure what those all do, but... And then going back into this again, we have the bottom tray. I don't think there's anything else underneath it. There's not. I think that's where all the road sections will go, though. And then this would be the different teams. So, let me get this open real quick. Oops. Oh, these are the different leaders. These are the leaders. Okay. Let's see. Put trash out of the way too. So the leaders, you've got Bumpo the Clown, Miss Betty the Tinkerer, Abigail the Street Sergeant, Asha the Road Mistress, Madame Bourgeois the Prophet, Machine Gun Joe Esquire the Bullet King, Chris Crass the Fastest of the Fast, Cruft the Scrap Merchant, Wong Li Hong the Marksman, and Vince Vamp the Nitromancer. And then there's the bonus one that was Emberko the Firestarter, which seems like it goes along with this die here, so that might be his special thing. Again, don't know for sure. And that's it. Not a whole lot of stuff in there, but that's kind of expected because these extra bits are going to be... Move the box out of the way real quick. For one, you get all the miniatures. But a lot of it is all this here, which is all the road sections. Let me get into this for a moment. So, it's all very high quality too. The cards are very thick. There's some nice, the card stock is very firm, thick, smooth, glossy stuff. So it's very high quality pieces. Let me turn this around so you can see it. Get the trash out of the way here. So this is for the big rig. So there's supposed to be, you know what? There's supposed to be a rig. Where is the... Oh, that's the rig. Okay, my bad, my mistake. Let me come back to this. I wasn't looking this closely. The red faction is the truck, the big rig. So I didn't realize that. So that's this. So it's actually hooked together, and as it changes lanes, the pieces follow with it so that it... I'll find a road section here in a second. I'll show you how it works, but I was watching a video of it, and it's a pretty cool function. So these are more road pieces and obstacles. This is the big rig team board here. This is the motorcycle team board here. These are obstacles. Here is the kind of the orange and gray team cards. The green and the blue team. More road hazards. And then here's the actual road pieces. So these punch out. I'll punch out one of these just so you can see how it works. So it's two-sided, of course. So you've got the parking lot section here, and then you've got this Runaway to Ruin here on this side. And they have chapter numbers on chapter 1B and chapter 1A, so it seems like there's kind of possibly a campaign mode in this. Again, don't know for sure. I'll give you more detail later. This is just raw impressions. But the way it works is you'll put these pieces together. So we take the snake way here, which is also the unrest stop. That's funny. And the pieces just fit together and make a section of road. And as you move, when somebody reaches the end of a road section and there's no more road ahead of them, the last section gets moved forward and everybody left behind gets thrown off. And as I was saying with the truck, you can see if he's changing lanes, so if he's here, he's taking up 3 spaces, but then if he moves into this one here, you know, his other pieces stay behind, and it shows how, you know, how he's traveling and what sections he occupies. So it's kind of cool. So, and obviously the single vehicles just occupy single spaces. So it's board sections. And then as I said, as you move along, somebody reaches the end of this here, this piece would move forward, or a new piece would move forward, this one would drop off. All the cars that were on this would get left behind and dropped out of the game. So, but yeah, multiple sides, mud hole, bunker, barrens, and scenic route. Route 66. Oh, 60 sticks, very funny. The choke, good choke point, I see, very nice. The drifts, and the rumble strip. Oh, looks like I got some jumps on that, that's pretty cool. Salty Dogleg, and Warzone. The Zag, and Serpent's Tongue. And Scorcher with a bunch of flames going on there, obviously. And the more is the Ring of Fire, nice. And then Glass Oasis and Boneyard. And that is it. That's just a little fill piece there for the... Oh, that was the back part of the box. So, anyway, let me get into these cards real quick. I'll just show them off briefly, just so you can see them. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them right now, but just kind of want to show off what they look like. Of course, they're difficult to get into. Why wouldn't they be? There we go. So this is the, excuse me, this is the Chop Shop upgrade deck. So you've got air guns, stuff technology, minus placer. So it's all that same kind of art, which is very cool. It's full color, kind of sketchy. Obviously, the whole game is very post-apocalyptic, Mad Max. You know, if you haven't figured that out by now. These are all just various upgrades for the cars to protect them or to give them more damage in a fight. Heavy machine gun, smoke screen, onboard computer, ghost mode. And this one is the German engineering deck. This one real quick. So there's multiple color decks, I guess, for each faction to have their own. So I'm just going to go through these really quickly. Not really sure what these all do, but it looks like it's a bunch of tachometer stuff. There's gas pedal, so it might be a speed boost of some kind. Um, but yeah, just I don't know what these are yet. It's kind of clever that they're written in German and English. That's a very nice touch. But I don't know what they do. But obviously they're just extra speed, or I would assume extra movement, obviously. And then there's I think this is just a regular item deck. This one opened up here. Road condition cards, sandstorm, marauders, torrential downpour, blockade, windy, icy, guardrails, tremors, road condition. I guess it's either nothing happening or maybe make up your own. Rules for using them. So the road condition is one of the extra things that was included from the Kickstarter. I don't know if that'll be in the base game if you buy it off the shelf. Hands free, targeting AI, rapid reload, positive traction, rocket fuel, tire spike, torque booster, nav system, more bonuses, guided missile, camouflage coating, AI, danger avoidance, grape shot, rotary flux capacitor. Does it actually do time travel? Oh yeah, lets you reroll all your dice. So yeah, lets you change what happens. So it is time travel in a way. Dual guns, advanced airstrike. Oh, this is for the airstrike. So when you call in the helicopter to do something, this is the extra bonuses that it'll get. Advanced airstrike, discerning pilot, care package, strafing run, low flying, trick shot, air missile. Oh, that's cool. Chopper can target another chopper. Target practice, bag of wrenches, scouting mission, more blanks, rules to the advanced airstrikes, and then bounties. Enter two space. I guess this is if you accomplish these little achievements, you get things for it. So trash collector, front runner, death from above. So these are all things like if you eliminate a vehicle with your chopper, then you get to place your chopper on empty space and shoot with it. So it's stuff like that. It's like if you do something, you do this to get that. So it's kind of little goals to go for while you're playing. Hit and run, slow and steady, Rubbings racing, pinball wizard, down and dirty, 2 blanks, and the rules for it. And then the last one is the damage deck. I'll crack that one open real quick. I think it's like if your card takes 2 damage, it's out of the game. Yeah, 2 damage. I remember that from the rules, the brief video that I watched. And let's see. This does not want to open. I really don't want to damage the cards. There we go. And Jake is here. Hi, Jake. Say hi, everybody. Jake the cat has to have his camera time. Hi, Jacob. Hi, buddy. Let's see. Shattered windshields, faulty airbags, transmission failure, bald tires, loose wiring. These are all just damage that you take when you're playing the game. Nitro leak, dead alternator, lost tools, explosive hardware. No, exposed hardware, sorry, reading it upside down. Bent frame, and cracked flywheel. And that's the different damages the cars can take. So anyway, that is it. I'm going to be looking forward to doing an actual playthrough of this. There's a lot to it as far as the extra bits and pieces here, but it's not a really cluttered game as far as I can see. Like I said, it did come with the card sleeves, so I'll have to get everything sleeved up. The sleeves are pretty cool. They have like skid marks on them. Skid marks. Which is nice. So that's the restoration games are really good about the sleeves. We got the sleeves for Fireball Island as well, and they had kind of fire effects and stuff on them, which was really nice. So they do good stuff. But yeah, looking forward to getting this one on the table. I've always liked the game. I hadn't played the original Thunder Road when I was a kid, but I did get to play it about 12 years ago or so with a gaming group back when I lived in Georgia, and it was a lot of fun then, and it wasn't anywhere as detailed as this is, so I'm really looking forward to getting all these cars on the table and causing some mayhem and getting my my Mad Max on. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you checking out the video. Stay tuned. I'll do a playthrough of it pretty soon, and hope to see you out there on the road. Take care.